Thursday. Okay, thank you for putting that recording on. I want to thank Dr. Mehta on the records for doing such a great job, service to our community, going back to the back office and pointing out some key things as for the moment, what's needed, right? And she does such a good job. So we appreciate you, Dr. Mehta. She's always traveling, if you notice, always somewhere, but she does her thing, right? Also now, the meeting that we had with our CEO last Thursday, it's a couple of things that I would rather not make public. So I'm not gonna say it while the recording is on, but I'm gonna touch on some things that we can share with the public, right? And say what they mean to our launching process, okay? Once that is done, then I am going to stop the recording, and then we're gonna delve deeper into some of those things that should really make us very, very excited as founders, okay? Very, very excited. I'm super excited, to tell you the truth. I didn't sleep all last night because I was doing some things, plus the excitement, so you can tell from my voice, right? And so let's go. Where are we in the launching process? We all know that. We all know that we are slowly but surely taking the out of pre-launch, right? Slowly but surely. That is happening, right? And our CEO, usually I said last week, when he doesn't show up for a whole week or even more, it makes me so happy. And the reason is because he is working so hard, he doesn't have enough time to come talk to us. So I know when he says coming, I told you guys last week, bring your pills with you. I hope you did. Because believe it or not, I had mine. I had some headaches. These were good stuff, right? Number one, it talked about products. Okay, and I mentioned that in our today's show. It talked about by the end of the week, we're gonna have 10 products that are at least market level, right? Remember, sometime about 3 or so weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, he said by end of August, we're gonna have 9 products. And by end of September, we're gonna have about 3 more, meaning 12 products. And here we are still in August, 10 products are market value already. And within a sprint or two, sprints are what we use in agile software development process, right? And they usually last about 2 weeks there or so. So within a couple of weeks, maximum a month, these products will be above market value. And when they're above market value, the OnPassive way, that means we can launch to the public. Nothing is stopping us from putting them out there for commercialization. Again, rather than 9 is 10. So that's another over delivery. Remember, OnPassive, our CEO always says, we will over deliver. Okay. And still about that product, he said by October 15th. Now, by end of September, we are still on course to have 12 or more products. Okay. But he said by October 15th, OConnect, which is our video conferencing platform. Video conferencing is super popular. OConnect should be above market value. Features that other video conferencing platforms don't have. We are going to have. I'm not going to mention those features. We don't want our competitors to start running around thinking, oh, maybe we should do that too. No, not yet. They will find out. Okay? They will find out when we launch. But it should be above market value. What do these things mean to us? Right? It just means that we are getting closer and closer to that big day. Right? If you guys notice, we have many products, and we're going to continue to have a lot of products. OConnect is only one of those great products. However, OConnect is a big deal. Why? Ever since the pandemic, you guys have noticed how these video conferencing platforms have escalated, especially Zoom that we are on. Okay? So I've seen families. I've seen pastors, churches. I've seen governments, schools, okay? Businesses, private, government. Everybody using Zoom these days. It's like if you don't know how to use Zoom, you are behind, okay? So O Connect is gonna be the glue to all our products. O Connect is gonna be key. So when I hear O Connect, something in me tells me I should start dancing. When I hear O Connect will be above market value by October 15th, something in me tells me, you know, I should just go get a drink and relax, because life is about to get better for all of us as founders, right? So that is huge. Wanted to talk about that. The other thing he talked about was those websites. Now remember, our goal is to be where we're having at least a website change every day, right? From that previous meeting, he also said, in a couple of weeks or so, we're gonna have 2 websites a week. And then that's gonna increase to 3. And then that's gonna increase to daily, right? So next week, we'll start having, so next week, Monday, we'll have a website. Thursday, we're gonna have another website. So you see, we're getting closer and closer to that goal. He even mentioned that we're gonna get to a point where we're having multiple websites a day. Again, over delivery, right? Instead of just one website a day, multiple websites a day. That's value, guys. That means we can even scale before we launch. Does that make you all excited? It makes me super, super excited, okay? Another thing that he talked about, those 4 regional offices that he said, we're gonna add to the existing office, right? He said within 90 days. Now, guys, remember when he was talking about 90 days, that 90 days should be taking us towards the end of October, from the time we started talking about 90 days, okay? It's only 2 weeks he's talked about 90 days. All of a sudden, one of those offices, he said, is ready. So, which means practically only 3 more to go. Does that make you excited? You know something? Listen, I'm not talking to Ash every day or ever. Ash doesn't call me, just like he doesn't call you guys. I'm just making sense out of these things. Maybe because I've been there, maybe because I've done businesses before, you know, and also because of my background or whatever, but I can see where we're going. And it's super, super exciting to me, okay? And for those of you who are not excited, I'm sorry. There's nothing we can do to help you. We've done everything we can as leaders. We're trying to make you see it, okay? And if you can't see it, there's not a whole lot we can do. Get engaged, okay? Get engaged, and you're gonna see it. Now, the data center, guys, is big, it's huge. Like I told you guys, once upon in my lifetime, I was a data center engineer for AT&T, one of the biggest telecom companies, and that is huge. Now, everything that we're supplying, okay, has to have data. We need data. Every company out there needs to hook up to some data center. That's one of the reasons AWS, Amazon is so big, right? But because our products are unlimited, limitless, we need our own data center. We already have one. We're getting to the second one, which is gonna be big. And the third one, and regional, every region, okay? So we're getting closer to that. That means we're getting closer to where we can launch. What does that provide? Redundancy, right? If you don't have redundancy in your business, you are cooked, right? So Ash is doing all the right things. He's getting, I'm pretty sure he's getting advice from some very, very smart people, and he himself, as you know, he's very, very intelligent. So he's putting these things together for us behind the scenes so that when we launch, we are not gonna have problems. It's gonna be smooth, so smooth. And that alone should make you peaceful. I don't care how long it takes. People think it's been taking long. I'd say, heck no, because I've been with this company close to 4 years, and I know our main vision initially was just to supply traffic. That was back in July 2018, right? It was only in 2019 that we said, oh, well, you know what? We can do everything by ourselves. We can start developing our own products, supply traffic to ourselves. So summer of 2019, that is when this project really started as far as I'm concerned, right? And when you take that, you do that math, it's just a little over 3 years. So we are still way ahead of schedule as far as I'm concerned, okay? Now you guys know we stopped taking founders. Why? Because some things have to be cleaned up, okay? We have some things that have to be ironed, straightened out, transition into on-passive, right? So those things are being done behind the scenes. Again, like you said, that should tell you. What does that tell me? This is not about getting founders and making money. Now, it's just because while we are still open and because we're trying to help the world at large, why not leave it open so that people who can come in? And at a certain point or at some point, we need to stop that. And we have stopped that. That is huge. That means that at any point in time from now, you're gonna hear, wait a minute, it's time to go public, okay? So things are being done. Guys, get excited. I am not gonna say this publicly here, but I'm just gonna say publicly here that November is gonna be a very, very big month for on-passive. I'm not gonna tell you how big it is for the public. I am gonna stop the recording, and then we as founders, we are gonna talk about that.